Welcome to the Xiaomi Mi 3 unboxing review. In this review, we'll be unboxing and reviewing the latest Xiaomi smartphone, that is the Mi 3, which is currently the flagship smartphone of the Chinese company, that is Xiaomi. This box was recently ordered from Flipkart, and here's the basic rundown of all the features. Firstly, about the processor. This phone has a Snapdragon quad-core processor, currently clocked at 2.3 GHz. It consists of 2 GB DDR3 RAM. It also has a 5-inch IPS Retina display, which is capable of displaying full HD movies or pictures, and it has got a 13 megapixels back camera and a 2 megapixel front camera, and the battery is one of the best in class. Clocks around 3050 milliampere hour, and the best feature of this phone is that it contains the latest Android 4.3 and a custom UI known as the MIUI, which is currently at version 5. And this phone supports 3G and 2G networks. Both the cameras are capable of recording at 1080p, and the Android that was shipped with this phone is actually 4.3, but it is upgradable to 4.4. So now we are going to unbox this phone. So here we go. So here's the phone and the data cable and standard charger, a USB charger, and there are the manuals. So here we have the manuals. This one is for opening the SIM slot. The first thing to note is that the Mi 3 does not come shipped with a headphone. So if you need a headphone, you have to buy a separate one. This is a basic standard micro USB connector and a basic charger that comes shipped with almost every phone. So the screen is fairly big. It is a 5-inch screen, a Retina display, which is capable of displaying full HD movies or pictures, and the screen is protected with Corning Gorilla Glass version 3. And this phone has a very nice build quality. It has got an aluminium brushed finish, well, since we are reviewing the metallic grey version, and it is rounded on the edges. We have the standard volume buttons, and this is the camera button, and on the back side we have a micro USB port and the speakers. Here is the 3.5mm jack for headphones, and here is the SIM slot. Got a 30 megapixel camera. This is the back camera, and these are dual LED flashes along with a microphone. So now we are going to boot up this phone, and this lock button. Here comes the boot screen. It shows the standard Xiaomi logo. Meanwhile, we are also measuring the boot time. So finally we are on the lock screen, and here you can see that it took almost around 30 seconds to boot, which is pretty standard for a phone like this. One of the most outstanding features of this phone is that every aspect of it is customizable. For example, the notification screen. Here we can see the standard icons that are almost in all phones, but we can also customize those. For example, if I want to add more icons, we can click on more, and so here are the standard icons which are actually disabled. So for example, if you want to display brightness option, then we can just bring it to the top, and so here we have the brightness control through which we can display or toggle the brightness. This is the settings screen in which we can display the various specifications. For example, when this phone was unboxed, the Android version that we are seeing here is 4.4.2, although the box says that it was shipped with 4.3. So actually the phone originally that was being shipped by Xiaomi was contained Android 4.3, but the newer phones that are being shipped is actually Android 4.4 KitKat, since this phone wasn't updated. So one thing that is very different from all other phones in this phone is that the way we open the apps. For example, considering the default music app. Now this is the pretty much standard music app that we see in every phone. We can browse music and play, but if we want to access it quickly, we can just slide the icon up and we can just click on a mini window from which we can change the basic, we can just play or forward anything. Similarly, it also applies to other apps like this Notes. So this is the full UI for the Notes, but if we want to make a quick note, we can just slide the icon up and we can just type anything without opening the app. Now this is a very good feature of Xiaomi Mi 3. Since this phone is a very powerful Snapdragon 2.3 GHz quad-core processor, so we are now going to test the gaming performance. So we have got some very standard games, like we have NFS Most Wanted. So we are going to test the NFS Most Wanted game first. Using this phone, we get a almost lag-free performance. Almost the particle effects are very good, thanks to the Adreno GPU. So the accelerometer works only when the phone is tilted parallel to the gravity. One more outstanding feature of this phone is multitasking. Normally if we are playing a game and when a call comes, the game gets paused. But in this phone, the game does not get paused. It only displays a notification through which we can accept or decline a call. So here we see we are getting a call and the game is still running. We can even continue playing the game, or we can also receive a call. And moreover, this process is lag free. Moving on to the battery. Well, this phone has a standby time of around 500 hours. And with normal operation, this phone can run for about 1.5 days and 10 hours during multimedia operations. We have benchmarked this phone using a standard benchmarking app known as AnTuTu Benchmark, and so you can see the standard benchmark values, that is around 37,366, and this AnTuTu benchmarking software ranks Xiaomi Mi 3W to the second position, which is below HTC One M8 and above Samsung Galaxy S5. Considering the price of Mi 3W, this phone is one of the best buy. Moving on to the camera, this phone comes with a 13 megapixel camera, and so we can see very crisp photographs. Well, after clicking one photograph, the size of one file clocks around 5 MB, and we can also click high definition pictures. Well, here we see the basic EXIF data of every photograph. Well, the file size you can see here is 5.65 MB. Well, this phone also can play 4K videos. For example, we are going to show you a 4K video.
When I came the first time in Dubai,
the 4K video is very lag free.
This is the dream, you know, it's like it's the highest building in the world.
After all the merits of this phone that we have discussed, we now move on to the demerits. Well, the first demerit is that it does not have an external memory card slot. So if you are planning to use an external memory card, you cannot. Well, it has a very nice internal memory backup that is around 16 GB, but still you cannot use any external memory card. And this. Now moving on to the next demerit. Well, we don't recommend you to use this phone during charging, as this phone has a very small heating issue. When you will be charging your phone, this phone will heat up a small amount. Well, that's not a very major problem. Well, the third demerit is that the SIM tray, which is located at the top of the phone, is very hard to open. Although this phone is supplied with a standard SIM tray opening pin, but this feels very uncomfortable when we insert it inside. It feels like the plastic will break open.